While normies spend 6 months watching Python tutorials without ever building a single damn thing, smart guys are out here launching startup straight from their couch. They aren't typing, they just dictating their ideas to an AI assistant. The world changed. The old rules are burned down. So tell me, why the hell are you still not VibeCoding? Hello everyone, I'm Nikita. Let's look at the facts. To understand why you're lagging behind, we need to look at how programming evolved. It has 3 levels, and the most people are stuck in the past. Okay, level 1 was absolute slavery. Punch cards and assembly. You had to think like actual hardware. One single wrong digit and everything is broken. Assembly is talking to the processor directly, not translators. You didn't write result equals 2 plus 4 plus 3. You wrote move AX to put A2 in the register pocket. Move BX3. Put at the 3 in other pocket. At AX BX. Smash them together. To print a single letter on the screen you needed 10 lines of code. It was fast as hell, but you were a hostage to the machine. Okay, level 2 was the illusion of freedom. At C++, C++, Python, JavaScript, and other languages. High-level languages, yeah. We started using human words. Instead of managing CPU registers, you just type print 2 plus 4. The computer does the dirty work. It's 100 times faster to write, but you are still a slave to syntax. Forget one semicolon in C++ and the compiler tells you to go screw yourself. But now it's May 2026. Welcome to level 3, VibeCoding. Syntax is dead. AI took over all the manual labor. Your programming language is just your native tongue, native language, you know. Your main tools now are your taste and your ability to articulate abstract concepts. Andrei Karpati coined this term, and today 22% of developers use AI every single day. Almost half of the world's new code is generated by neural network. You just open Cursor, Lovable, or Bolt new and say, hey, build me a login button, make it send an SMS and do the whole thing blue. Done. If it looks weird, you don't write code. You just type the button shifted, fixed it. Sounds like a fairy tale, right? You just sit there, catching a vibe and become a teach muggle. Well, here is where the intellectual reality check hits, because the actual data from 2026 shows a massive, terrifying paradox. First, illusion of speed. A recent study on Hashnote proved that while building a basic template takes seconds, on real complex tasks, developers using AI actually became 90% slower. Why? Because when the project grows, hunting for bugs in a massive codebase that you didn't write is an absolute nightmare. The second, the stupidity pandemic. Researchers from Anthropic found that developers who really on prompts score 17% worse on coding logic tests. That's equivalent to dropping two grades in university. People are losing control. They can't explain the logic of a function. They're asked to AI to write just 2 minutes ago. The third, the security nightmare. An audit conducted this year showed that 35% of AI-generated code contains critical security vulnerabilities. Even worse, in a sample of 2.2 million AI projects, over 440,000 of them referenced completely hallucinated, non-existent software libraries. Hackers are literally creating fake malicious packages with these AI invented names, waiting for your app to download them. There's a story of a guy who built a whole SaaS platform using pure VibeCoding. He didn't know a single line of his own code. The moment real users showed up, hackers breached the database, the system started glitching, and the creator couldn't fix it because he had zero clue how his own machine worked. The project died. So, what's the bottom line? Vibe coding won the war. Even Google and Microsoft admit that our 30% of their internal code is now AI generated. But here is the secret. Web coding doesn't replace your brain. In fact, it filters out the normies. The past-paced copy-pasters are getting fired. The winners of 2026 and the seniorities. And the thinkers who use AI as a fast assistant but ruthlessly control the architecture and security. Like my brother always told me, invest in yourself. In a world where code is free, your unique human vision, your critical thinking, and your taste are the only assets that cannot be automated. Stop being afraid of AI and stop being too lazy to use it. Open the tool, start a project, but keep your brain turned on. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and with you was Nikita. See you later, and bye bye, guys.